The following clip I am about to show you is the death of one of the main characters in Spike Lee's Do the Right Thing at the hands of a group of white police officers. This next clip is a news report detailing the Howard Beach attack, an event that took place not long before Lee's movie Do the Right Thing was released.
Police in New York City today have taken into custody almost a dozen young people who were allegedly involved in a particularly ugly incident of racial violence over the weekend. The mayor of New York called it a racial lynching. Here's ABC's Bill O'Reilly.
How can you deny? A kid was just killed.
There was anger on the streets of the borough of Queens today in the aftermath of an apparently racially motivated attack on 3 black men Saturday morning. 23-year-old Michael Griffith was killed in a traffic accident while fleeing a gang of white teenagers who had allegedly assaulted him and 2 friends. 10 boys and a girl ages 15 to 18 have been taken into custody. The incident occurred in the overwhelmingly white working-class section of Howard Beach, which is close to the large black neighborhood of Bedford-Stuyvesant. According to police, the teenage gang, armed with baseball bats, attacked the 3 men after they left that pizza shop. One of the men, Michael Griffith, ran into the street and was struck and killed by a car. The surviving victims say the attack was unprovoked. Exactly what triggered the tragedy is being investigated, but blacks say they are not welcomed in Howard Beach, and today a demonstration was held at the site of the alleged incident.
This is
Yusuf Hawkins, a 16-year-old black youth, was shot to death one night by a group of white teenagers in the Bensonhurst section of Brooklyn. These 7 youths were armed with baseball bats and at least one had a gun. Witnesses at the scene overheard, "Let's club the N-word," followed by the remark, "No, let's not club, let's shoot one." The killing was called the gravest racial incident in New York City since the Howard Beach attack in Queens in 1986. The incident drew angry denunciations from Mayor Edward Koch and Police Commissioner Benjamin Ward at the time. Spike Lee, after the release of his film, was highly criticized for the graphic and very noticeably racial killing of Radio Raheem. This was due to how closely related it was to events like the Howard Beach attacks, which had taken place only a few years prior. Similarities such as groups of white people, in Do the Right Thing's case, police officers, and in the Howard Beach attacks, white teens, overpowering young, helpless black youth. Lee intended for Raheem to look helpless and in extreme pain, just like the brutality that occurred at the Howard Beach attacks. Lee not only shined a negative light on the white police and aggressors, but also highlighted the black outrage towards what was happening. In the earlier video clip showing the black population in New York City relating to the Howard Beach attacks, it is clear to see how outraged they were. Lee was highly criticized for his movie and due to this skillful portrayal of real-life events. Unlike the Howard Beach attacks, the murder of Yusuf Hawkins took place after the release of Do the Right Thing. While some could view this as not having as much of an impact on the controversy surrounding the movie, it proved to do the opposite. The murder made the movie more real, drawing similarities to the death of Raheem, much like Howard Beach. Yusef was overpowered by white force and, like Raheem, was very young. Both Howard Beach and Yusef's murder took place in New York City. Spike Lee used his large platform as a director to bring racism during the 1980s to light. Many were bothered by Lee's approach at real-life events, but it truly made the film that much more powerful.